Hey everyone, I thought let's just do a quick demo with also talking about a little bit about this guitar, and that's just a quick and dirty demo. I have a little bit of a room setup here. It's a Bloom line for those interested, and I'm plugged with the Les Paul Junior straight into a Champion 600 amp, which is that super small tiny 6-inch speaker size amplifier. It's modified to sound and to feel like a tweezer amplifier, so it's a bit more dirty, has more growl. It sounds a bit darker as well. It's on 10 out of 12, so that already gets you into the fuzz region of sounds if you do chord style playing, especially with a single P90. I mean, P90 is pretty loud output wise, so it makes fuzzy tones if you do chord style playing. Here's how that sounds. Pretty wild, but the thing is you start to work with your volume and your tone controls and see if you can get a more versatile range of sounds, also including really nice clean sounds. It can be done because of the dynamics of the amplifier and the guitar. To me it's always fun to work like this, just a bare bones setup, and see if you can make music with that. No pedals whatsoever, just a cable and your controls. This is obviously a 50s wiring style setup, so your tone control also starts to interfere a little bit with the signal, and the tone control is not just a filter, it starts to work a little bit like a volume control as well, which can give you interesting stuff. Okay, the tone control is all the way up. Let's start with the volume on 2 to 3 and listen to some chords. And I think this is a really nice setting for chord style playing and picking. Super light, you can just nicely throw it around and get your wide range chorus type of sounds to make some more depth in your chords. As you're already here, if you start to bring up your volume on the guitar a bit, it starts to sound like this classic Keith Richards style chord sounds, which is a little bit my thing. Your single notes start to break through that muddiness and they sort of clean up in a way, and you get that fat single note sounds. Throw this away, and let's say hypothetically speaking you would like a more of a jazz kind of a sound. Can it be done is the question. Now you have got only the single P90 and its sort of bridge pickup type of setup, but it can be done with a little bit of fantasy. If you have your volume control sort of all the way down to the 3 again, and start to work with your tone control. Bring that down significantly, and start bringing up your volume so you get back your sort of attack. Is that a bit of a jazz tone? Maybe it is, I don't know. Always be that weird quacky kind of a sound, but I think it's cool. Work with the dynamics a bit and do our rock and roll setting again. Then you bring it down to drop. That sounds really wild, but it's cool. Have a good weekend, you all.